Hey everyone, Mr. Sujano here. In this video we're talking about graphing calculators, PlayStation Vita and Nintendo 3DS. Let's get started. Alright, to kick things off, I'm not too sure about you, but I have fond memories about the TI-83 Plus, and there's also a TI-84 Plus. There's brand new versions of these calculators, and you can play Game Boy Color on them. So here are the newer versions of these calculators. We've got the TI-83 Premium CE on the left and the TI-84 Plus CE on the right. Both have color screens and both are running Game Boy Color. I'll leave a link to this video in the description below, and I do highly recommend checking it out. It's pretty neat. The emulator is called TI Boy CE, where TI stands for Subscribe to Mr. Sujano, or Texas Instruments, and the CE stands for Subscribe to Mr. Sujano, or Color Edition, I think. I could be wrong there though. Subscribe to Mr. Sujano is a pretty safe bet. The emulator is free, it's open source, and it's available right on GitHub. I'll drop a link to this page in the description below in the event that you have a graphing calculator sitting around and maybe you wanted a little extra use out of it. They say after a long year of work, TI Boy CE finally supports Game Boy Color. This involved an extensive rewrite of the memory system to support both Game Boy and Game Boy Color memory maps, also allowing improved compatibility and performance. Version 0.30 is the version you want to pick up, at least at the time of filming. Next up, we're quickly talking about PlayStation 2 emulation on PC with PCSX2, and PCSX2 just got a brand new update and a very small fix that some people might appreciate. So to check out the latest version of PCSX2, head to PCSX2.net, click on Download, scroll down past stable releases, and hit up the nightly builds. At the time of filming, it's version 1.7.3687. And this is the latest release that adds the brand new feature. It adds an option to disable notifications if you like retro achievements, but maybe you don't like being notified every single time you complete one. You can turn that notification off. And fun fact here, the person behind this change is none other than the legendary Stenzak. And speaking about legendary, next up here we're talking about PlayStation Vita on Android with Vita 3K, and this is a very quick update. MacDo has Street Fighter X Tekken up and running at about 55 frames per second on average. There are some graphical issues, performance isn't necessarily perfect, but this is very promising. And last up, but definitely not least, we're talking about Pretendo and the 3DS and also Citra. For those who may not be aware, Pretendo is a free and open source replacement for Nintendo servers for both the 3DS and Wii U. Pretendo is currently working with Cemu, and now has begun working with Citra. The tweet here kind of says it all. First ever online Mario Kart race on Citra running on Pretendo. And I say kind of because half of this is running on a real 3DS. The other half is running on Citra. Yes, an emulator and real hardware are talking and able to play multiplayer games together. It is worth pointing out though that they state this is highly experimental and not available for public use at the moment. Most functionality is not implemented completely yet, as this was just a test to see if Citra would go online at all. Much more work needs to go into this before it will be ready for use. So I guess it's only a matter of time before this is ready for prime time, and I'm really excited about it. No word yet on Mikage, but I'm also curious to see if that would be compatible with Pretendo at all. But anyways, that is all I've got for you in this one. Straight to the point, all stuff and no fluff. We talked about a ton today. Let me know your thoughts about absolutely any of it in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts on Pretendo in the comments below. If you like this video, leave a like. If you didn't like this video, leave a like. Hit that subscribe button, check out my other videos. Don't tempt fate, save your state.